Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. For the ones who are new here, welcome. It's so nice to meet you. My name is Dilara and today I will be filming my go-to makeup look lately, which is a no makeup look. And if you're not new here and if you're already familiar with me, welcome back everyone. Remember when I said in the last video that I was gonna film every single week? That didn't happen, as you can tell. I'm really sorry about it. It's just whenever I film a Reels video or YouTube Shorts or a TikTok video, the vertical ones, usually I get more views, like 1,000 views. So instead I focused on vertical videos rather than my YouTube videos, like this horizontal ones. But I actually really enjoy filming YouTube videos too, like long tutorials, videos of like 15-20 minutes. So yeah, it's been I think more than a month since I last filmed my beauty video about, was it skincare or makeup? I really don't remember, but yeah, I'm back. And again, I'm sorry for not filming every week, but I'm back. And today I'm gonna show you guys my updated no makeup look that I do every single day, literally. Because I don't go out without wearing makeup. Even if I don't have anything going on specifically that day, I just put on makeup because, I like to look put together. So I will be showing you guys my no makeup look, the updated one with my new favorite products, I would say, because these are lately my favorite ones that I put on my face every single day. So yeah, without further ado, let's start the video. So life update. I literally don't have anything going on. I'm unemployed and today is March 12th. I graduated in September and returned back to Turkey in October. So here I am, still unemployed. Not much going on in my life. And that's pretty much it actually. I got a haircut. What do you guys think? Since we're in the beginning and middle, I would say March 12th is the middle of the month. So we're in the middle of March, and with the spring coming, the weather has been so hot in Istanbul lately. And I'm someone who hates long hair. I like it on other people, but to me personally, my hair strands get tangled all each other. My hair gets so frizzy. It's so hard to maintain long hair, so I decided I needed a haircut, and this is supposed to be something like a butterfly cut, but at the same time I don't think it is. I just wanted layers. I told that to the guy who was cutting my hair. I said I want layers and I want something short, so this is what he came up with, but I'm liking it so far. So yeah, this is my life update. So I'm gonna put my hair up really quickly and we're gonna start the video. So how is life going on with you guys? Write in the comments below. How is life? Are you a student? Are you currently working? If you are, it would be really nice to tell me, give me a tip on finding a job, because the job market sucks really bad and I don't know how you guys can actually end up finding jobs. So far I have no luck with that. So I'm gonna put on my SPF really quickly before I continue with the makeup routine. And I'm using this Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Rice and Probiotics SPF. As you can see from the tube, it's almost empty. I need to buy a new SPF soon. So let's put this on. Today is not sunny actually, but you know me already. I'm definitely gonna put on my SPF. Even though it's not sunny, it's cloudy today in Istanbul, because UV rays, even though we're not seeing them, they're behind the clouds, they're still there. So it's so important to apply SPF even on winter, on cloudy days. And don't forget your neck and your chest area when applying your SPF. I really like this Beauty of Joseon SPF because it blends in so easily. Look at this. It feels like literally like butter on your skin. It blends so easily. It doesn't leave a white cast. And even if you have oily skin, let's say, because I have oily skin, it doesn't leave that greasy look that I really despise. If you have oily skin, I'm pretty sure you can also relate to that. So as you can see, it leaves a really dewy, glossy finish, but it sits under makeup really nicely. So when I'm gonna put makeup now, layers of makeup, it's not gonna look greasy at all. So yeah, this SPF is one of the best, in my opinion. So while I let the SPF sink in and dry on my skin, I'm gonna continue with my eyebrows. So as usual, I'm gonna start with my favorite products, my favorite brow products as usual, because I only have two from the same brand. So I honestly don't have any options to use. If you guys want to see different products, different recommendations, just tell me and give me recommendations, please. So I think I need to buy a few more products if I'm gonna continue doing skincare and makeup products, mostly because I'm kind of sick of using the same products over and over again in different videos. So I'm getting this eyebrow pencil from Benefit Cosmetics. This is called Precisely My Brow Pencil, and this is in the shade 4. So if you have, let's say, dark eyebrows in this color, and if you're looking for a recommendation, I'm gonna say go with this one. This is the shade 4. So it has 2 tips actually. The first one is a pencil here, and then it has another tip. It has a brush. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start brushing my eyebrows first, and I'm gonna fill them in with the pencil. Then I'm switching sides. I'm opening this side again with the pencil. The color is something like this, if you're wondering. Ooh. Okay, I broke the tip. I opened a bit too much, I guess, to show you guys the color here, right here. So apparently I only had like this much left because I'm turning it and nothing's coming out. I guess I need to buy a new one then. See, nothing's coming. It's empty. This is one of the newest products I bought like a year ago. It's not recently purchased, but I mean, I thought it would be a lot more inside, but I guess not. Yeah, I gotta buy a new one. Yeah, it's done. Oh well, then we're not filling in my eyebrows. Yeah, I just used the brush tip to shape my eyebrows, and since I won't be able to fill in my eyebrows, I mean, let's continue with the gel. At least I guess I can give it a shape. Well, I'm using Benefit Cosmetics eyebrow gel again, but another sad fact, I don't also have that much left in this product, so I guess I need to go to Sephora and buy new eyebrow products from Benefit Cosmetics. I don't have anything left. Like, I don't know if you can tell, there is almost no gel left inside the tube, so it's not coming on the brush. See? So I'm gonna use whatever left inside, but it's not much. Okay, I'm back. I had a shipment. I was waiting for a shipment and the courier just came, so I had to stop recording. We're back. So, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, my eyebrows. I was doing my eyebrows. Sorry. So yeah, again, I don't have that much product left in this actually, so I guess I need to go to Sephora and buy the Benefit eyebrow gel and Benefit eyebrow pencil. But again, I know that Benefit is really good for eyebrow products. They're literally one of the best brands out there when it comes to doing your eyebrows. But if you guys have any recommendations, I'm definitely down for it. Just like type in the comments down below, and I'm definitely gonna do a research to buy new products as well, to see if I have any other brand that I can buy other than Benefit. But I'm probably gonna end up buying Benefit again because I am really happy with these products. The results are amazing. So when I first bought this product, there was so much gel inside. It was really nice. My eyebrows would stay in shape for hours until I removed my makeup. Right now it's not even the same. It needs to dry a bit actually, but still, I mean, they don't move, but it's not like what it was like before when I first bought this product. So yeah, again, not much gel left inside. But for today's video, because I'm gonna go out after filming the video, so this is again a part of my daily routine, this makeup look. So for today's look, this will do, and for today's video as well. But other than that, I guess I need to buy these 2 new products, and I'm just gonna throw these away. So for today's look, I mean, since this is the no makeup look, I'm not gonna put too much mascara, too much lipstick and other stuff. So the most important thing in this look is the base makeup. So it's supposed to be super smooth, not too much bronzer, not too much contour or blush, just the base, because my skin needs to look like actual skin, even though I'm putting layers of contour stick and then maybe bronzer, powder, concealer, foundation, everything. So my base needs to be really smooth for this look. I'm gonna put on my primer first. So I have this primer from e.l.f. Cosmetics. This is called Power Grip Primer. I bought this when I was still in Milan. This is from Douglas Cosmetics. So honestly, I have no idea where to buy e.l.f. Cosmetics in Turkey, but you should be able to find online if you're a viewer from Turkey and wondering where to buy this. But yeah, I bought this from Milan, and this is pretty popular on the internet, on TikTok, so that's why I decided to go with this one. I'm gonna put only a tiny amount because again, like, I already have an oily face and I already put sunscreen, but as you can see, it blended in and it sank, so it's not looking as greasy as before when I first put it on. So I'm gonna put only a tiny bit, like here. 2 pumps is, I guess it's even too much. The texture is really liquidy, but it's also like a gel texture. You can use a brush to put it on. I don't have a brush specific for my primer, so I'm just gonna put it on my finger like this. As you can see, the gel texture. And I'm simply gonna put it on the areas that I have pores. For instance, here, definitely, under my eyes, on my chin, and a bit on my forehead. So I'm just gonna blend it with the tip of my fingertips like this, and I'm just gonna wait until it dries, which in this case, it dries so quickly. So you don't have to wait for minutes to continue with your makeup routine. So now I'm gonna continue with my foundation. If you don't have acne prone skin and acne scars or hyperpigmentation on your skin, you can actually skip wearing a foundation and go straight with a concealer. But in my case, I have so many acne scars because my skin is acne prone. My skin is, it's like a mix. I would say more like combination skin because it's mostly oily, but it also gets super sensitive and dry, and it gets so red, and it's acne prone. So actually, I think my skin is mostly combination. It used to be oily before, but for the ones who don't know, because I've mentioned this in my videos several times, I think I have PCOS, and recently, like a couple of months ago, 6 months ago, or even more than 6, I stopped taking birth control pills for my PCOS. My doctor recommended. For disclaimer, so if you have a similar condition or if you have a health issue, please just don't stop taking them because you want to listen to your doctor, whatever he or she says. But in my case, she recommended me to stop. So yeah, ever since I stopped taking the pills, my acne is a lot worse than before. So again, in my case, I'm gonna continue with the foundation. So I'm gonna get this cushion foundation from Turtur. This is the only cushion foundation I have, but I really like applying cushion foundation. Applying foundation with a cushion because it is so fun and it's like lighter. The layer is definitely lighter than comparing to applying normal foundation from a bottle and then applying with a brush. So it's really fun, and the layer is not that thick. So I really enjoy applying cushion foundation, and the formula for Turtur foundation is really nice. So for the ones who are wondering, this is 17C porcelain. What you do is, I also don't have that much product left, so yeah, I gotta buy a new one for this. So you get it here on your cushion, and yeah, as you can see, I don't have any products left. Just tap it here to get rid of the excess product, excess foundation here, and then put it on your face like this. So in my case, it's a bit lighter, I think, or not, because my face is really red. I have acne scars, but it kind of matches with my neck. And when you're buying foundation, it's supposed to, the shade is supposed to match your neck, the color on your neck. So in my case, I guess it is fine. It's a bit lighter, but I like it this way more because then I'm gonna put bronzer and contour and blush, so it kind of balances the color. So I guess going with a lighter shade is okay. So just tap it gently, don't press too much, and make sure to blend everything. I have so much redness here near my nose and under my lips, so I'm gonna continue this way. This is a buildable foundation, so if you put too much, for example, if you put a few layers, the coverage is gonna be more. But in my case, 1 layer of foundation is definitely enough. Make sure to blend it towards your neck, but I don't like putting too much product on my neck. And make sure to blend it towards your hairline so that it will look natural. And I guess this is enough. One thing I'm gonna say is, look how dewy my skin looks. I just like this foundation so much because the finish is amazing. I don't like matte coverage foundations that has a matte finish. So if it's like a dewy, glowy finish, it's an immediate buy for me. And in this case, for Turkish foundation as well, there's a reason this is one of my favorites. I mean, just look at my skin. Next is applying concealer. So I have two concealers actually. Whenever I'm using my other foundation, which is the Armani Beauty Foundation Luminous Silk Foundation, I'm using the other concealer I have from Tarte Cosmetics because that shade is a bit darker. But if I'm putting my cushion foundation from Tarte, because the color is a bit lighter than my skin tone, as you can see from here, for example, I am putting on this Maybelline Fit Me Concealer because the shade is lighter than the Tarte Cosmetics concealer. So this one matches with the Tarte foundation. Tarte Cosmetics concealer matches with the Armani Beauty foundation. So I just gonna mix and match them together like that. For the ones who are wondering, this is the shade 05. So I'm just gonna put this on the areas that I want to lighten, under my eyes, on my forehead, on my nose, on the tip of my nose, under my mouth, definitely. For now, this will do because I have another concealer I'm gonna put on after this. So these are all the brushes I have. I have a bunch of brush here with me. I'm gonna get my concealer brush. This is from MAC Cosmetics. This is 270S brush. For the ones who are wondering, this is for concealer. I guess it was for my birthday. I don't remember exactly, but my mother, because I'm so into beauty and especially makeup, my mother arranged me, she bought me a makeup class from MAC Cosmetics. So it was like a one-to-one session with a makeup artist from MAC Cosmetics. It was inside the store. She taught me how to do my makeup according to my face shape, for example. And during that makeup session, the class, the beauty makeup artist recommended me this brush from MAC Cosmetics from their store for my concealer. This is pretty similar with the Hourglass concealer brush, the one that's everyone is talking about, because our cosmetics launched in Sephora Turkey a couple of months ago, and that brush, that concealer brush, everyone is talking about. So it's on my list for years. I think I really want to buy that one, but since I already have a concealer brush, and this is also not bad, this is a really good concealer brush, I'm just gonna not buy that Hourglass one. I think maybe in a couple of years, but for now, this concealer brush from MAC Cosmetics does wonders. So it's pretty much the same for me. So for now, I'm happy with the results. As you can see, the tip is so smooth. It's so easy to blend your concealer. So yeah, let's blend my concealer. So I waited for a couple of minutes, 2 minutes while I was talking to let the product sink into my skin. If you wait a bit, your concealer coverage gets better even. So that's what I did here. So I'm just gonna start blending. One thing I'm gonna say is don't drag on your skin. Don't drag the brush, because then you're gonna lift the product. But mostly tap it gently and make sure to blend it. Honestly, blending concealer is one of my least favorite parts because it's taking too much. Like, it looks different. If you take your time to blend everything smoothly, it looks way different than dragging the brush on your skin. So there's definitely a difference. Make sure to blend the leftover product on your eyelids, because for this look, I'm gonna put on an eyeshadow. So yeah, just like this. So this is the first layer of concealer, but we're not done yet because that Maybelline concealer is not my skin tone, even though I put the Turkish foundation, which is way lighter than my skin tone. So when it comes to your acne scars, it needs to be similar shade with your skin tone, or if you're applying foundation, it needs to be similar to that. And in this case, my skin looks lighter and you can still see the acne scars and the pimples I have. So I'm gonna continue with another concealer next. So I'm getting my pot concealer from NARS Cosmetics. This is the shade Light to Vanilla, and I'm gonna put this on. I'm getting my other concealer brush. This is from Sephora Cosmetics, and this is 02 concealer brush. The tip is flatter, so to put on concealer on specific areas, this one is better. So what I'm gonna do is for this pot concealer, I'm gonna put a bit on my brush. Just tap the tip of it, and then I'm gonna put this on my hand first because you need to warm it up a bit, and then just put on the areas you want to cover. And personally, what I like to do next is, you don't have to do this, the remaining product here on the brush, I put it on my eyelids because again, I'm gonna continue with eyeshadow. So I just want to set my eyelid. Then I'm getting this puff. This is from Incheon and this is really good, guys. It blends the product so easily. This is the smooth finish you're looking for. I bought this from YesStyle. It was in a separate package and I think there is 4 puffs inside the package and it's super cheap, so you can buy it from YesStyle or from Misha or any other website you wanna purchase from. It's totally fine, but if you're looking for puffs like this, I'm definitely gonna recommend this. So I'm gonna simply tap it to get rid of any patchiness left on my skin. This helps with having a smooth finish, smooth feeling, and your skin won't look patchy after. So this is one of the steps that I can never skip. For example, before I put the other products, after foundation and concealer, when I'm done with those two, I always go over my face with a puff. Make sure to blend your eyelids because we put concealer to different products. And just look at my face. My skin looks so smooth and that's what I'm trying to do. So this puff again is really good. Whichever you have, it doesn't have to be specifically Misha. If you have any other puffs like this, or you can get a beauty blender also, just make sure to go over your skin before you continue with the other products to have a smooth finish. So when you look at my face, after these steps, you can tell the difference between my chest area, my neck, and my face. So my face is a lot paler, but which is fine in my case because I knew I was gonna put contour and bronzer on my face. So we're gonna continue with that step next. I'm gonna get my bronzer brush or my contour brush, and this is from Makeup by Mario. This is the number F1 and this is one of my favorite brushes ever. It has a small tip and a wider tip, so it's mostly for your cheek area, for your jawline, and this is for smaller areas that you want to blend, for example the size of your nose. So I'm gonna continue with my contour first, gonna put it on my face, and then I'm gonna continue with my bronzer. The first product I have is from Fenty Beauty. This is the contour stick, the matte stick in the shade Amber 01. So when you look at the shade, it's like really cool toned comparing to the bronzer I have. Let me compare those two, and this is from Rare Beauty, and I don't know if it's like always on the camera, but it's like how do I say it, like it's more obvious in real life. The bronzer is definitely like a warmer tone than the contour stick. Yeah, I definitely can tell it on my hands when I look like this, but on the camera it's not really that obvious. But when you compare these two, you can tell a difference. One of them is definitely cool tone and the other one is more warm tone. So since the layers, the base of your makeup routine is so important, I don't want to lift the products that I already put on my face. So again, I'm gonna put this on my hand. Where should I put it? There is not much space left on my hand, but I'm gonna continue with the same area. This is for the contour, so I'm gonna put this on because we need to warm it a bit before applying to our face also. And if you apply directly, you can lift the contour and the foundation you already put on your face, and also you cannot control how much you're gonna put. It might be too much, but when you put it on your hand first and then apply it on your face with a brush, it's easier to control how much you're putting. So like, I'm gonna take this, and yeah, you can tell the color is there. So the contour stick, the contour you're using needs to be cool toned because on your face, when you apply it on your face, it needs to be, it needs to look like a shadow. So it's definitely not like a bronzer, whereas it actually adds color and it looks like a sun-kissed effect. With contour, that's not what we're doing. So what I like to do is I put a bit like this, make sure to blend it towards the same side. Like this. I go under my jawline with the remaining product to have a sharper jawline, and then I get the remaining product here on the other side of my brush and I put it on the sides of my nose bridge. And I go over my nose also to have like a button nose effect, but not too much. Just like this. And then I'm getting my bronzer stick from Rare Beauty. This is definitely one of my favorite bronzers ever, especially comparing to Fenty Beauty contour stick, for example. You need to warm it up a bit on your hand, for example, because it's thicker, not that creamy. It's still creamy, but it's not that creamy comparing to this one. Whereas the Rare Beauty contour bronzer stick is super creamy, so I don't have to put it on my hands. Also, I don't have that much space left. Again, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna apply directly on my brush and then to my face. So I'm doing this, getting it from the packaging, and then I'm gonna continue like this, the same steps I did with the contour stick from Fenty. I'm gonna put this on the sides, so it's gonna deepen the area you put contour, but also bronzer and contour looks so different. I can also do a video comparing the two of them and show you guys the difference. For bronzer, for example, I'm not gonna put them here, the sides of my nose like I did with the contour stick, but rather I'm gonna get a bit here on my brush again, but this side I'm gonna put it here, which is something I didn't do with the contour stick. I'm gonna clean the remaining product a bit on my hands because I don't want to put too much, more product on my face now. I just want to blend everything on my face. So I'm gonna clean it on my hands. And I'm simply gonna blend. Make sure to, again, blend it towards your hairline because it's gonna look way natural if you do that. So it should look something like this. And to finalize all the cream products I put on my face, I'm gonna continue with a blush, a liquid blush, and then I'm gonna put powder on my face to continue with the powder-based products next. So I don't have that many blushes actually. I only have like 2 shades, which is, one of them is like a really light pink, cool toned, and the other one is like a darker pink with a warm tone. So one of them is mostly for like spring and summer looks. The other one I use is for winter and fall mostly. And in this look, the other one that I use, the warm toned one, is way pigmented. I have it here. For example, this cream blush from Makeup by Mario, which is one of my favorites, but this is a bit too pigmented. Instead, I'm gonna put this from Rare Beauty because, as you can see, this is way cool toned, so it's gonna look way natural. I really like the applicator, as you can tell. I'm pretty sure you guys already have at least one Rare Beauty blush, liquid blush. These are so popular and they're really good. But for this color, the Bliss I'm using, this is not as pigmented as the other blushes they have, but I still don't want to take any chances. I'm gonna put this on my hands again, like this. I think this will be enough. Then I'm gonna get my blush brush. This is from Sephora Cosmetics, again 04. I'm gonna put the product on my brush like this, and then I'm gonna put it on. Bliss, the shade Bliss, is not that pigmented, but it's still pigmented. Rare Beauty blushes are really amazing, guys. Like, they are one of my favorites, even my favorite blush. But when it comes to applying, you can directly apply too, but for this look, since it's like a natural makeup look, I prefer not to do that. Again, the color is slightly there, but since it's a natural no makeup look, it's not supposed to be obvious or too pigmented. It's supposed to be just simply there. I'm gonna put the remaining product on my nose bridge. So with this look, since it's like a no makeup look, I tend to have this sun-kissed effect when I'm applying the products. I think it looks more fun since I won't be able to put too much products on my face. I just play with the whatever I have. So the blush placement also matters, and it just looks something like this. So I actually really like how dewy, how glowy my skin looks, but I need to powder my face because I have oily skin again. So I'm actually getting this loose powder from Huda Beauty. This is called Pound Cake, and oh my god, the Huda Beauty, this one loose powder, this is the first loose powder I ever had, and I know that Huda Beauty one is so good, so I ended up buying the best one out there. I'm gonna put this under my eyes and then put the remaining product on the areas that shine the most. For example, my T-zone. So in this case, I have product here, and I had a puff from Sephora Cosmetics. What I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna bake, so I'm gonna put, like, take the product a bit. It's on the puff, but I'm gonna put this a bit on my hand again. You can see the color slightly there, because again, I'm not baking it on my face. I just want to get rid of the shine, the matte areas. I'm gonna put this on my eyelids and under my eyes like this. I mean, look at the difference. This is one of the best loose powders out there. I really wanted to try the Givenchy one also, but I've heard that, like, I watched some videos on TikTok, and apparently they changed the formula, so the Givenchy loose powder is not as good as it was before. I'm just gonna continue with the Huda one. So yeah, I'm again putting it on my puff and tapping on my hand, and I'm gonna go under my eyes first, like this, and then on my eyelid. So since I set under my eyes, I'm gonna take more product on my puff, this, and I'm just gonna put this. See, it got patchy. That's what I'm talking about when I tell you guys you should put it on your hand first. Yeah, let me put here a bit, and on my chin first, and then on my forehead. It's the area that shines the most, which I don't like. So it's really important to, if you have oily skin, to put something on your forehead. And for the remaining products, I'm gonna take it a bit like this. Put it on my nose, like this. On my nose. And since I'm gonna continue applying powder products on my, for example, cheekbones, because I'm gonna put blush, I'm also putting a bit powder on here as well, only slightly. And this is how your face should look like after putting on powder. Obviously, it depends on your preference. If you still prefer a glowy finish, don't put that much. You can simply just like set under your eyes and be done with it. But in my case, I don't like it, because in only a couple of hours, my skin is gonna get oily anyway. So loose powder or not, yeah, my skin is still too oily, so it's only gonna last for a few hours anyway. So I like to put a lot of products, because I don't carry makeup products with me except lipstick and a lip gloss. So I just put everything while I'm applying my makeup, and then I don't reapply anything during the day. So what I do is I just put too much powder, because in like 2 hours, 3 hours, the most is gonna fade and my skin will get oily and glossy again. So this is what I do. So I'm getting a powder blush. I don't like applying a contour or a bronzer, like a powder based one, after I'm setting my face. I just don't know, like cream products are okay for me. It's like I put those on and it's like enough for me. But for blush, I definitely have blush blindness. Like I tend to not put too much. I try not to, because the blush blindness don't look good on me since I am too pale. I think if you're like more tanned skin, it might look good on you, that sun-kissed effect. But in my case, since I'm really pale, blush blindness don't go well with my skin tone. But I still like to put powder blush after I set my face, and not too much again. So I have this powder blush from 3CE Stylanda. This is a shade called Mono Pink. This one matches really well with the Rare Beauty liquid blush, and that's why I'm using this powder blush. Gonna put this a bit on the same brush, the Sephora Cosmetics one, and I don't apply it directly. I'm just gonna tap a bit to get rid of the excess product, and simply like really slightly dab it on my face to add a slight color, and again on my nose. You can put a bit on your eyelids as well if you want a slight color. And this is it. Like the blush is almost there, but at the same time it's not there, so you cannot tell straight away that if I have blush or not. And that was the goal for this look. So we have only a few steps left, 4 more steps I think, so let's continue. I'm gonna put a bit eyeshadow on me. So I got this eyeshadow palette from Basic, which is really good if you want to go with nude colors and natural shades. Like the colors are something like this. This was not intentional. I bought this from YesStyle, and obviously I had no idea how they actually looked in real life, because on YesStyle or while you're shopping online, they put pictures of the shades, but it's not really the same as buying from store and seeing it with your own eyes. So yeah, I bought this without knowing what will come with the package, but this is really good. If I want to go with a natural look that day, this is the eyeshadow palette that is perfect for this look. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix these two colors only. So I'm gonna get these on my brush, tap the excess product, see how much dust comes out. We don't want that on our eyelids, or else it's gonna look patchy. And since I also set my eyelids with a powder, loose powder from Huda Beauty, it's so easy to apply eyeshadow right now, because when you apply cream products and you don't set your eyelids with a powder, for example, it's gonna get so patchy. So if you're gonna put eyeshadow, don't forget to set your eyelids either with a powder, loose powder, or just like a pressing powder. Do something on your eyelids before you put on eyeshadow. So in my case, since I mixed the two colors, I'm just slightly gonna put something on my eyelids, just to add some slight color, and that's it. So you cannot really tell if I have anything on my eyelids. It's just to add a slight color. When I put concealer on, I just even the, how do I say it? Like the veins or the other stuff on your eyelids. When you put concealer on, you can actually even the color there. But when you put concealer on, also, you're gonna look even paler. Your eyelids also look really pale. And that's why I put eyeshadow, even if it's a nude color, just to slightly add color and even the area more. So that's the purpose of it. It's not like you're actually applying a lot of eyeshadow or like a colored one. It's to just to simply add some color, and you cannot even tell it's there. Before applying mascara, I would like to curl my eyelashes, because personally I think the mascara will look better on your eyelashes. So I have this eyelash curler from Shiseido, and I'm simply gonna curl my eyelashes like this. And I'm pretty sure you can tell the difference is there. It's a lot. Personally, I think it does a huge difference. So it's gonna look something like this. So for this look today, I'm gonna use two different mascaras from two different brands. The first one I will be using is from Judy Doll. This is called Iron Mascara 01 Black. This is the 3D Iron Curling Mascara, something like that. I don't remember the name. I'm gonna put it down somewhere here. So it's not like an actual brush or like a mascara applicator. It's like an actual iron, so this is more like lengthening in my opinion. I might be wrong, but I've seen some reviews on YesStyle or online on TikTok about people using this, and personally I think this is more for like Asian eyelashes. So if you have Asian eyelashes, it's gonna look better on you. I have Western features, so in my case it's not like I was expecting more, and it's obviously not like the Western brands, American brands that you can buy from Sephora. It's way different. Like mostly for brands, it's mostly for volumizing, but with this one I feel like it's more lengthening. So whenever I want to go with a natural look, I put this mascara on, because like you can tell that I have mascara, but at the same time it mostly looks like a lash lift. So it's like there, but also not. So it's gonna look something like this. Then I'm gonna switch to the other mascara I have. This is a Japanese brand that I bought from YesStyle because I saw a video on TikTok, and this is called Heroine Make Micro Mascara Advanced Film. This is the brand, I don't remember the brand. Yeah, I'm gonna put this below anyway. Yeah, so I'm gonna put the applicator with this one, it's even thinner and smaller. Look at this. So again, like if you have Asian lashes, you're gonna like this. But if you have Western lashes, eyelashes, personally, like the first time I used this after buying from YesStyle, I hated it. But I still don't put it on my upper eyelashes. But for my lower eyelashes, it's a nice mascara. It's not really lengthening or volumizing. It's just to add something slightly. And the applicator, since it's like super small, super tiny, it is actually really nice to put it under, like on your eyelashes under. So again, like it's slightly there, but also it's not. So again, if you have like Western features, Western eyelashes like me, you're not gonna like this. But again, this mascara is really nice to put on your eyelashes down there. And yeah, if you're looking for a natural mascara look, I would recommend these two. My eye makeup is done. I'm gonna put lipstick and lip gloss, and we're done with this look, guys. So for this look, since I'm going with a natural no makeup look, we don't want to put too much on my lips. I mean, you can tell that I have foundation and concealer on, so just to slightly add color, I have this lipstick from MAC Cosmetics. This is a matte one. I have a glossy one as well, but for this one, since I'm gonna put lip gloss, I prefer to use a matte lipstick, and this is called 617 Velvet Teddy. This was popular. This was trending on TikTok a couple of months ago, and that's why I bought it. And I really like the color. So I'm not gonna drag it on my lips because then it's gonna look more pigmented, more product will come. Just slightly tap it like this. If you want, you can also like warm it up a bit on your hands, the color, something like this. So again, don't put too much. I'm just gonna tap it slightly, and you can tell the difference already. Like, look at here where I put concealer and foundation on my lips. I think the color is really nice. So I don't have a lipstick brush, so I'm gonna get my finger like this and smudge the ends a bit, because it's not supposed to look like I have lipstick on. Since it looks really matte right now, I'm gonna put lip gloss. So I'm really indecisive, but I'm pretty sure I mentioned this in my other videos before. So I couldn't decide. I can't. Like, I have two different lip glosses I am considering for this look. So again, I couldn't choose. So I said, why not put both of them for this look? So yeah, I have two lip glosses here. This is from Sephora. This is the Sephora collection lip gloss. This is called 07 Outrageous Plump Effect. As you can tell, this is like a... Oh my god, I don't have any space left on my hand. I'm just gonna put this here. Ugh, my hand. Okay, the color is something like this. So it was also going viral on TikTok. I don't know why I buy something after seeing it on TikTok, but I'm someone that can get influenced really easily. So yeah, people were talking about this color. I think they were calling it, what was it? Bunny Thong. They were calling this color that one. Yeah, Bunny Thong. So I said, like, obviously I'm gonna buy this. Look at this color. It's amazing. But since it's supposed to be more like a natural look, I also have this lip gloss from Fenty Beauty. This is colored Ice, Cold Hearted. Yeah, this is shade Ice. So I'm gonna put both of those. First, I'm gonna take this. And I mean, honestly, it would be way better if I had a brush, but I don't. So I'm just gonna slightly tap it like this, just to like add some color to my lips. For this look, actually, this is like enough, but you know me, I couldn't decide. So I'm just gonna put both. So I'm gonna get this Fenty lip gloss also, and slightly put this on. So it's gonna look even glossier. If you're looking for a transparent, clear lip gloss with a plumping effect, this one from Fenty Beauty is really good. But the only thing I don't like is it has a minty smell and a taste. I hate mint. I hate mint so much. If it's in a chewing gum, I won't chew it. If it's in a ice cream, mint ice cream, I hate it. Because like if I wanted to eat toothpaste, I would just directly eat toothpaste. I wouldn't eat mint. So in my case, I hate mint. If you're like me, I mean, most people like mint. Most people that I know of, I guess they're okay with the idea of putting mint scented or like flavored stuff on your lips. I guess they're fine, but for me, I hate mint with all of my heart. So if you're like me, you're not gonna like this one. But again, the taste and the smell, the scent is bearable. And the plumping effect is really nice. So yeah, these are all the three products I put on my lips for the plumping effect and for the ultimate no makeup look. So it looks really nice. So we are done. This is the final look. What do you guys think? Let me fix my hair and I will be back. Okay. Ta-da! So yeah, this is the no makeup look that I've been doing for the past few weeks, I think. Whenever I want to put like different colors, whenever I want to play with makeup and play with different looks, I put too much eyeshadow, too much color, and it is really fun. But whenever I feel like I'm not gonna, like, if I don't have anything to do, if I'm not going anywhere specific, I feel like when I'm not feeling like putting a lot of makeup, this is the makeup look that I do most of the time. This is my recent no makeup look that I like to do at least 3 or 4 times a week. And these are the products that I'm currently using. So what do you guys think? Ugh, I have product on my hair. Ew, is this the lip gloss? I should seriously wash my hands. Okay, I'm gonna go and wash my hand. I need to leave the house in like a few minutes anyway, because I have a session with my therapist. So yeah, I wasn't gonna wear any makeup today. I wasn't gonna film a video, but then I realized since I need to meet my therapist, I can go to the therapy with makeup on and film this makeup look. So the dedication I have. Just saying, this is another reason for you guys to follow me. Please follow me. So yeah, this is the final no makeup look, which also looks really effortless. Like even if I'm wearing a hoodie, for example, even if I'm like going out for a walk, this would be the look I would wear. But honestly, if I'm gonna exercise, I won't put anything on my face, but like still. So again guys, for this look, the base is super important and I feel like I did a pretty good job with the base. I don't know, like it looks really smooth. I blended almost everything. It doesn't look patchy and it looks natural. So like the blush placement or the bronzer placement in this case is not too pigmented. So yeah, it would be nicer if I actually filled in my eyebrows, but I'm sorry, I didn't know I didn't have any more products left. And in this case, I broke the tip of the remaining products. So yeah, I need to go to Sephora and buy new eyebrow products from Benefit Cosmetics ASAP. Yeah, it's gonna be expensive. Anyways, yeah, this is the final look and this is today's look, and for the rest of the remaining week, I think I'm gonna continue doing this makeup because I am obsessed. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this look and I hope you enjoyed this video. So if this sounds like your thing, if you feel like you would do this makeup actually, please go ahead and check my other videos. And if you could like this video or give me a follow, it would mean a lot to me. And if you have any recommendations, if you just want to comment or say something or simply say hi, just please comment down below and I will definitely answer you. So yeah, thank you so much for watching until the very end. If you guys feel like buying any of these products, the Asian products that I used from YesStyle, I actually have a YesStyle code that you can use. It's dilara01. Don't forget to add that while checking out on YesStyle to get a discount, and by doing that you're gonna support me as an influencer and my channel if you use my code dilara01. So thank you. If you like use it or even consider using that code, it's fine. So again, thank you so much guys for sticking until the very end and watching this video. I hope you like this video, I hope you like this look, and I hope you like the products and the brands I'm using. Please go ahead and subscribe to my channel because it would mean a lot to me, and you would, by doing that, help me grow my channel. I have like 475 subscribers just yet, and I've been on YouTube for the past 3 years. I think it's been 3 years, so I'm still struggling a lot. I'm trying to reach to 1,000 to get monetized, so please go ahead and subscribe. Consider subscribing my channel. It would mean a lot to me. So thank you guys, and I hopefully will be back with another makeup video or skincare video soon. So stay tuned for that. And if you have any recommendations or if you have any ideas for me to film, just again message me or comment down below, and yeah, I will consider doing that makeup look if you have any recommendations for me. So thank you for watching until the very end, and I will see you in the next vlog. Bye guys.